Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm back, you guys. I know, after a really long time. Don't be mad at me. It's been a really rough 2 months. School has been kicking my ass, so YouTube has been the last thing on my mind, but thankfully I have some bomb ass subscribers that have been I just keep on getting more and more, even without posting, so I really appreciate that. Do you guys see anything new on my face? I got a nose piercing. Something fun and exciting that I just decided, hey, it's about time. I need my nose pierced, so boom, I got it. But I know you guys see the setup is a little bit different today. I'm still in my room, but I decided that for my girl talks, because today is a girl talk, I won't even say it's a girl talk, but you know what I mean. It's one of those topics that I just want to sit down. I'm on my bed, as you can see. I'm on my bed, very comfortable, and I just want to talk to you guys, and I want to talk about my journey with self-love and confidence, because I feel like it's something that a lot of people ask me about. And I'm not gonna lie, I do have a lot of haters. I do have a lot of people that don't like that I love myself. That's their problem, but I want to get into it, so we're gonna get into it today. So as y'all know, I've always been a plus size girl. Like, that is, you can see it in my baby pictures, you can see it since I've been a kid. Like, I've always been a little bit chunky, but so is the rest of my family. That's just the way that we're built, period. We big boned. All jokes aside, I've always been a pretty big girl, but now I'm the biggest that I've ever been. And while I realize that it might not be the healthiest thing for me personally, I am 100% healthy. I go to my doctor regularly, and if I decide to change my physical appearance, it's because that's what I want to do, not because that's what I'm hearing from other people and everybody else thinks that I should change it. But as of right now, yes, I do want to lose weight, but I don't want to lose a whole ton of weight. I just want to lose some of my belly, lose some thighs, lose some ass, you know, all in the just want to be proportionate, you know what I'm saying? But since I was a little girl, I've always been bullied or ridiculed for being bigger, and when I was younger, it used to get to me a lot. I used to be really bothered, really insecure, constantly like changing my appearance to fit other people's, like, I don't even know. Like, I remember in 8th grade, some girls, I just thought they were so beautiful, they were so skinny, and I tried to be like, they were 8th graders, I was like a 5th grader, and I sent them a letter like, I want to be like you so bad. Like, I don't know, I was just I was just doing anything to just feel like I could fit in, and that included like changing my appearance 24/7. With that being said, like, I never had my curls out, my hair was always straight, it was always in a weird style. I feel like also my wardrobe changed all the time. I would just try to like match weird stuff together just to see like, oh, maybe people will like this, because people used to make fun of the way that I dressed. I used to get called like a frog, a pig, all the nasty words that you could think of like when you're a little kid. So I started getting bullied when I was like, honestly for as long as I've known, as long as I've been a kid, I was always getting bullied. And then it wasn't until high school, because in middle school I was still low-key getting bullied from people, but it kind of stopped once like 7th or 8th grade hit. But you know what's funny? When I look back on those pictures and I look at myself, I think I look so good. Like, I constantly show my friends, like, guys, this is what I look like in 8th grade. Can y'all believe this? And I feel like I looked so good. But back then, I used to look at myself and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so fat. And I really wasn't. And I really wasn't. But the problem is, bigger bodies are just now being normalized. Or let me not say normalized, fetishized, because I feel like all over social media, all over TikTok, all over IG, all over whatever, I constantly see people talking about BBW's this and BBW's that. But y'all was not saying this 5 years ago. Y'all was not saying this when Drake was first talking about I like my girls BBW. Nobody was talking about this. Nobody was talking about BBWs. Everybody was body shaming BBWs because Kim Kardashian was in. Paris Hilton was in. Big bodies have never been in until now. And it's not that they're in, it's that they're fetishized. Big women are always being put down by other people because people are insecure about how they themselves look, or they are upset that we can take power in our bodies and feel beautiful in the way that we look. A lot of people don't understand that. I genuinely feel beautiful in the skin that I am in. Other people cannot relate. So, boom, how did I get here? So I think it was in high school. It was my sophomore year in high school. I went to this away program over the summer where I was with a group of women. So I was in some summer program called DDC, and we were away at Columbia University, and we were pretty much like dorming together. It was like a summer institute program. We were pretty much dorming together, having like girl talks all the time. And this is when I was introduced to like the natural hair movement. Like I didn't know that I had curls underneath all the heat damage. And I met all of these beautiful, inspiring women. Shout out to Joanna, shout out to Maya. If you guys are watching this, you guys have changed my entire life. Shout out to Karina. But talks with them about loving myself and learning how to accept myself really changed my perspective in life. Like I was never the same after that summer. I came out of that summer open to changing my look, to going back to my natural self, learning how to accept my flaws, learning how to be okay in the skin that I'm in. And it was something that I mentally practiced every single day. I would not go a day without telling myself, you know, affirmations, like telling myself I am beautiful, I am loved, somebody out there is gonna love me for who I am. Everybody has a special somebody out there, and I'm gonna find mine one day, and God loves me the way that I am, so I have to love myself the way that I am. And I also realized, this is kind of unrelated but kind of related, that I can't be in a relationship if I don't love myself. And I know that that's a controversial topic because some people think, yeah, it doesn't matter if you don't love yourself and you get into a relationship, because you can learn how to love yourself with while being with somebody, but it's so much better. It's such a different experience once you already have that established happiness within yourself. You don't have to seek happiness with someone else. So yeah, so after that summer, I was just constantly practicing and telling myself, like, you are beautiful, you are beautiful, you are beautiful, until one day I started to believe it. And now I'm at a point where, I mean, everybody has their down days, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has their days where they feel like, I don't really look that good, I don't really look that good. But I don't have moments where I'm just like, I look disgusting. Because honestly, I don't think that. You know, sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, you can use some work, sis. But I will never sit here and call myself disgusting or ugly or other words like that, because I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. I know it's not true. And I feel like that's something that's very important that other women should do as well. I feel like as women, we need to do more work towards reminding ourselves of the positive things that we acquire, because those are very important things to remember. I feel like that will keep you from giving yourself so much hate. And that is exactly what I did. And I feel like ever since I started to do that, I have not gone back. I haven't, because it was such a dark time for me, all those years being bullied and taking that from everybody around me. It was like everybody, my family, my friends, everybody has always had an opinion about my weight. And it wasn't until like literally my sophomore year in high school where I said, I'm done listening to everybody else. And I started to practice self-love, and I did things like, I feel like going natural was a very big factor in the reason why like I started to appreciate my look, because I feel like this is my look. Like, this is what I look like. This is what God intended me to be, and that's kind of where it started. I know it's hard. It's hard to say it, but not listening to other people's opinions of you really do help. I know that that's something that's very hard to do, to block those people out, especially when they're like, you know, because I know that family always has something to say, and it sucks when people who are close to you have something to say about the way that you look. But you have to come to a point within yourself where you can tell yourself, like, you know what they're saying is not true. I know myself. I know what I look like, and I like what I look like. And if you do want to change something about yourself, then that's totally fine. But don't do it because other people are telling you that you should do it. Do it because you genuinely want to. And that's the thing. Like, nobody could sit here and tell me about myself. The only person who could do that is my therapist. But other than that, nobody could sit here and tell me, Leslie, you're ugly, you're fat, you're this. Okay. Did you think that was gonna do something to me? Was that supposed to hurt my feelings? Because it's not. Because I know that I'm beautiful and I'm comfortable, and I could come on this camera and be natural and show you my skin and show you my whatever, because I'm okay in my skin. I love myself. I know I'm beautiful. And I hope that every woman in the world comes to a point where they can say these things too. Because once we do that, we will really be unstoppable. Nobody could tell us nothing. We will not take the shitty treatment that we receive from men. That's clipped. That's done for. That's really the main one, because I feel like a lot of the problems in relationships are because either one of the partners don't love themselves, and they what do you call that, project that insecurity, the jealousy, all of that negativity. You project that onto other people, and that's so bad. But yeah, so I'm not gonna say that it's been an easy journey for me, because it definitely has not been. There are moments where I get down on myself and I'm like, damn, but do I really look good? Do I? Is my belly really okay? Is this booty really okay? And then I'm like, yeah. Yeah, it is. Like, you're valid, sis. Don't worry about it. Everything that's meant for me is going to happen. If it's meant for me to lose weight, I am going to lose weight. I'm on my way. I'm on that journey right now. I'm on a weight loss journey. I've been working out, eating right. I'm doing my thing. And if it's meant to be, then it will be. And if it's not, then it's not. Then I'm going to stay with this beautiful big body, and it is what it is. But I hope that my journey can help you guys learn from everything that I've said in this video. Because it definitely came from the heart. Look, I don't even have my phone. Like, this is not scripted. This is not, I didn't write anything out. I just turned on this camera to speak. So I hope that you guys stop the negativity towards yourselves. Channel that energy into love. Channel that energy into happiness. Channel that energy into peace. And you will see that you will come a long way too. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.